Hello, Google Drive, and good day. My Christian name is not CIA. I am here to drink rosé and comment on Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Hey! I'm actually not going to drink rosé right now. I lied to you, but I do have hint water, and I'm not naked this time. And I combed out my hair a little bit. Okay, so let's get to episode 2, everybody. Josh's girlfriend is really cool.
Made me blue. One day I was crying a lot, and so I decided to move to West Covina, California.
She's the crazy ex-girlfriend.
What? No, I'm not.
She's the crazy ex-girlfriend. C-R-A-Z-Y.
I love how the song takes place in a strip mall.
You're getting a sexy SoCal farmer's tan, though. That's a good look.
She's so pale, though.
It's two different things. Like, either the club is owned by a spider, or the club is filled with, like, a bunch of spiders.
I'm pretty sure it's not filled with, like, a bunch of spiders, because, like, if it was, how would it stay open? I mean, that just, like, doesn't make sense.
Yo, this is $500. If this had been a 20, you'd be good. But either you a cop or you a drug dealer. Either way, y'all ain't getting in.
Could she, like, have her money back, though?
I got a pass! I told Scott I was gonna be out when I had my period. He asked me no questions.
Loki would ask questions about that. That's my husband's name, Loki. Yes, it's real. Because when I have my period, all I want to do is sit around, curl up in a ball, and whine and do drugs. Yeah, I do edibles on the first day of my period to get rid of the cramps.
I love alone time.
Oh, so do I. I have my very own alone time device. I call it my trend thing. Like, seeing her food makes me just kind of secondhand nauseous. God damn, Valencia. She also never wears that dress again. Like, they don't repeat costumes, and it's kind of a shame because the first few episodes, the costumes are... Aw, I like him. He's kind of cute.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. She's got one of them secret bouteilles.
Secret bouquet. Also, congratulations to Gabrielle Ruiz on her first child. Yay! Keep in mind, this video was initially recorded on August 9th, 2021. I'm editing it in May 2023.
Dude, they got Twizzlers. Throwback.
Twizzlers are a throwback.
Let me introduce you to these two fine gentlemen.
So I have to giggle when he says fine gentleman because for one of my sisters and me, that's actually a euphemism for a very bad word. And she actually had her Firefox setting changed so that whenever that word appears, it says fine gentleman instead. It's not the F word, it's something different. I'm not going to say what word it is. Bros. She looks like that one episode of How I Met Your Mother where Kobe Smulders like walked into a bar looking like hot garbage and somebody on the trope page was like, it should not be possible to uglify Kobe Smulders that much. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Like, not that either of those women are ugly by any stretch of the imagination, because Rachel Bloom is fucking gorgeous, but they really got the point across that she was not taking care of herself this evening.
Turn aisle 1.
They sell bras at the grocery store. That's awesome.
It's like only $5.26. It's not that bad.
$5.26. Yes, that
I
is
think
that
the
bad.
ice cream is... Yeah, we were like 8 years old. Right, Rebecca?
Or twice that.
And then we just became, like, cash buds.
I love, like, that that's actually how she kind of talks. Like, she was talking about this upcoming movie she's doing. I think it's, like, Bar Fight or something. The actress, Rachel Bloom. And she was saying, hey, I'm putting this all on social medias. And I thought it was so cute.
Well, it used to be Maria, but I never felt like a Maria, so I changed it to my mother's maiden name, Valencia.
Yeah, word. And also, Valencia is a type of orange.
What was up with that 8 years old thing? We were 16 when we were at camp.
No biggie, just the thing with us at camp. No one knows that, especially Valencia. So let's just keep it on the DL.
Hell the fuck no. That is a huge red flag. The fact that he wants to keep it on the DL. Like, the fact that you went to camp together is perfectly fine. There's nothing objectionable or weird about that. The fact that he wants to keep it a secret from everyone, especially Valencia, that's fucked.
I would like to be friends with her.
What? No, that's not a good idea. I don't think you guys should be friends or anything.
Why the hell not? What's wrong with them being friends? What's wrong with you that you don't want them to be friends? That's another major red flag.
Okay.
Is your shirt on inside out?
I got your chin.
That's delicious too. I'm like, chin, chin. Giggles. Let's see. Home post, gallery, friends, family shared. Okay, that's cute. Information, photos, browse, family, close friends, business associates, personal groups. This is not how Facebook looked in 2016. Shared the following photos. Oh, these are cute photos. Going to teach yoga today at 3. Let me know whoever is up to join. Posted 3 hours ago. Like, comment, get a sample. Oh, that's ridiculous. Just tried a new energy kale smoothie from the juice bar P. You've gotta try it. Posted 3 hours ago. Like, comment, get a sample. Oh, this is tragic and I love it.
It's a Statue of Liberty keychain. Because you're from New York. Put it on your keys.
If I ever move to another state and y'all get me like some ridiculous like Golden Gate keychain, I will have it braided into my hair and I will love it forever. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
I'm sorry. I always wanted a daughter. I didn't. My kids are not daughters. They're terrible.
She is a terrible mother. Oh my god. My child isn't a daughter either, but he is so adorable.
What's Vampire Weekend?
It's a band, which I learned actually from reading the trope pages. They pointed out that Rebecca, who's from New York, should know who Vampire Weekend are.
And Josh says I can't be friends with her, but I really like her.
Does Josh dictate your friendships? That's a little bit sketch, my good bitch.
Women of equal sexual viability hate each other, even if they pretend to like each other, and that is how it has worked since the day vaginas were invented.
That's bullshit. Most women I know actually like each other and get along. That's why they're friends. That's why I'm friends with them, is because they're cool people.
This is why I don't read this drivel, right? Because it perpetuates the very misogynist myth that women can't get along, right?
Okay, step off the soapbox for a second. It's one thing I don't like about this is that it can get a little preachy, but no, I kind of did used to think that, but then I saw Love Potion number 9, where Sandra Bullock, she drinks this love potion number 9, that makes all men attracted to her and all women despise her. I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I had ever seen, because yeah, sometimes jealousy can be a thing, but on the other hand, I love my female friends. Like, I'm not jealous of them. I've got a husband and he is not really looking to stray or cheat or anything. And even when he was, I wasn't like jealous of all my female friends. He even told me at one point, he said, I want to fuck all your female friends. And I was like, no, you don't. I feel like after revealing that, I should clarify that was years ago. We have not been in a place like that for quite a while. And he even admitted that no, he didn't actually want to sleep with my friends. He just said that because he was mad at me about something, which isn't great. But, I mean, either way, my point is that it did not inspire jealousy in me towards my friends. It just made me go like, that's kind of a silly thing to say. Why would you say something like that? You know? Which I feel is how it should be.
Look, I get what you're doing with this girl, and I totally approve. You befriend the enemy, and you get more FaceTime with Josh. If you really neutralize her, maybe she'll give you some solo time with him. No, that's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing at all. I know, that is not what you're doing at all. Wink. No, I really want to be her friend. Like, genuinely want to be her friend. Wink. Stop winking.
I'm keeping that intact for the benefit of my sister, who has commented on the fanfiction that I'm co-writing, which takes place basically at the beginning of season 4. She complained that in the fanfic, Rebecca and Paula were acting like high schoolers, like teenagers, and that is a valid criticism. However, I also wanted to point out that yes, specifically in this instance, Paula did have kind of an immature high school girl mindset. However, this is at the very beginning of the show. It's at the very beginning of Paula's character arc, and if memory serves, she does grow out of it by the end of season 3.
Oh, she's teaching a yoga class today at 3. Oh, that's like now. Change of plans. Eat the donut for me. I'm gonna go.
She must be insanely good at whatever the fuck she's doing, because I would not get away with just running out of the office in the middle of the day to do yoga without talking to my boss about it first. When yoga at the park started, I would talk to her. I'd say, look, can I go do yoga for an hour? So, like, I had, like, an extended lunch break for that. But I wouldn't just, like, be like, oh, I gotta go on a whim. I'm no longer working, but I wish I had had a boss as cool as Daryl, honestly. He's a gem. That's still unprofessional behavior. Don't do that. But you know what? Daryl appreciation all day, every day. Okay? Well, I did when I worked at Macy's, but that was different because Macy's sucked and they underpaid us. This was back when the minimum wage was $10.50, and that's what I was making. And they overcharged their clothes and they underpaid us.
So let's start in a gentle stretch. Breathe in and out. Good. Now let's move into our first vinyasa flow. And breathe in and exhale on and off.
That was very different from the yoga classes that I've taken. In the yoga classes I've taken, they will specify which position is which and how they want you to stretch. For example, if I can... Okay, so the gentle stretch she was talking about, you would plant your knees hip width apart. You'd put your hands under your shoulders, and this is called the cat-cow. It's like you inhale for about 4 seconds. I think this one's cow, and then you exhale for 4 seconds, and it's like, and it's a spinal stretch, okay? And they would explain the benefits of that particular stretch. Now, the vinyasa flow is also something that she would guide us through, my yoga teacher. So, in that one, you're moving from the tabletop position, that's this neutral position, with like your hands and feet on the ground. I'm getting like the edge of the desk here, but hopefully you can kind of understand. And then you would you would like plant your toes on the floor and then lift like this. And this is downward facing dog, which I think they were doing. And then she would guide you to... Truncated that part because I got it wrong. She was moving into one of the warrior poses and not the leg lifts that I had demonstrated. So I'm just cutting that part out altogether because it sucks being wrong. I understand that they have like a limited amount of time to portray this, but I feel like the way that they're doing it is inaccurate. Like, Valencia's teaching style is different from every yoga teacher I've ever had. I feel like that's a detail they got incorrect. Rebecca's doing something different to what the rest of the class is doing. That's a really bad warrior. Yeah, so I'm just going to record my reactions to the songs and not have the actual song playing, but you can look it up. If you can kiss your own hoo-ha, what the hell do you need Josh for? Even the pregnant ladies dancing. This is great. Like, you're supposed to actually balance your knees on your elbows and then use your core to bring your legs up. So this bit I'm going to keep intact because it's relevant to Trent, who we meet later.
I'm not afraid of clowns and trains.
They're actually not saying boom, they're saying ohm. Because she's like, can I get an ohm? So that's what they're doing there.
And I gotta go do some cardio. It's hard to break sweat doing beginner's yoga.
She says to the girl who's like sweating like a pig from beginner's yoga, I actually love her.
Well, that's why I moved here, to support a local community.
Bullshit.
Do you like go to Harvard or something?
Yeah, but I don't like to talk about it.
You're sure it says Harvard?
They actually sell Harvard t-shirts at Forever 21. I am not kidding. I went to the mall. I saw a Harvard t-shirt in the display of Forever 21. I took a picture, posted it to one of the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend fan groups. So, your shirt doesn't mean anything, you little snoot.
I like boxed water.
Great.
Fun fact, I had no idea boxed water actually existed until I read something, I believe it was also TV tropes. It was an actor shared background where it was said that Gabrielle Ruiz also likes boxed water. And I was like, Why would you put water in a box? What?
I've been scratching my head a little bit here because I heard you were having lunch with Valencia, and I thought you were gonna keep a little distance.
I thought she was a 26-year-old grown woman and she could have lunch with whoever she wanted to.
I mean, I've had many sexual partners since. Clean as a whistle, though.
So, for a show that does so much soapboxing, it's interesting that they use the terminology of clean. I don't know if that was considered outdated in 2015, but nowadays it's considered ableist to refer to someone with an STI as unclean or dirty, like it's considered stigmatizing. I don't know why I'm soapboxing about this. I don't really actually even care about this. Also, that's kind of a weird thing to tell someone, like, oh yeah, I fucked 35 dudes since we broke up. But I'm clean, you know? Like, saying that to a guy that you want to sleep with, it's, I'm not slut shaming her, but I am kind of shaming her social awkwardness and her word choice here, which I know shaming social awkwardness is also ableist, but I'm autistic, so I can do it.
Right, we have lunches, dinners, go to spiders, find out if it's possessive or plural.
So firstly, it's awfully bold of you to assume that Josh or Valencia cares about that. Secondly, it was possessive on the actual sign, so I would go with possessive. Is she eating mac and cheese and chicken nuggets? And then Valencia's just here with broccoli and cauliflower. Okay, those are both tragic. And I know that I just sat here eating a croissant with blueberry goat cheese and I'm super fat, but whatever. Actually, I'm not super fat. I'm what they call a small fat because I'm only a 2XL, but my goal size is her size. So, which is, I would say, probably around a 12.
You know, I sent a drop of blood to a wellness coach one time, and they said that my blood type works best with Panda Express.
How are you not the same weight as
you were
me?
making a joke. Silky romper, how do you pee in that thing?
Well, first you take it off and then you pee. Alternatively, you wear an adult diaper.
Well, I went to Harvard. I don't mess around. Do all people who go to Harvard state as much as you do?
Only the pretentious assholes, and spoilers, but she got booted out of Harvard. She went to law school at Yale. So I'm actually a little confused as to why she's wearing a Harvard shirt and emphasizing the Harvard part of her education when Yale is also an Ivy League school. Why doesn't she wear a Yale t-shirt and tell people she went to Yale? She'd still be a pretentious asshole, but while she did go to Harvard, I feel like she's misrepresenting herself a little bit. I tell people I went to trade school. I don't even mention the college I got kicked out of.
Did you and Rebecca hook up or something?
No, bro, I was 8 years old. Even I am not that big of a stud.
Liar, liar, liar.
Are you into...
Liar, 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 liar. Okay, I'll stop.
I love you. No, I love you.
Her just unironically telling a woman she just met, I love you. Remember that for later. That's gonna come up later. In about 10 episodes from now. That's gonna come up.
You spread all these rumors that I slept with the English teacher, which is a total lie because we only did hand stuff. Oh my god, I'm the exact same way. Yeah? I mean, except for the English teacher part. You should have reported that. Did you report it to the appropriate authorities? Nah, it's just hand stuff. It's not a big deal. Depending on what age you were at statutory rape. Seriously, a judge would not have allowed it. He should be in jail. Do you know if he went to jail? Did he do it to other kids? Okay, it's okay for you to do it with one of your married professors when you're 21. Oh my god, spoilers. But her doing hand stuff with a teacher a million years ago, you're gonna interrogate her over that? Fucking double standards. I wouldn't have my blinds open like that. Oh, wait. No, okay, but I'm not at ground level, and she is. It would take a fuck ton of fortitude to try and climb up through my window. But anyway, she has her blinds open at night, with the lights on, living on the ground level. It's not quite Guinevere Beck, but it's kinda there. I don't know, she's Guatemalan?
Her sister's quinceanera. Forgive my horrible pronunciation, but as far as I'm aware, the quinceanera is celebrated in Cuba, Colombia, French Guiana and the French Caribbean, Mexico, Spain, and the United States. I don't see that it's celebrated in Guatemala, and Rebecca's a terrible stalker for not remembering this little detail. Just saying.
Anyway, between us, it's like we're Siamese souls.
Excuse me, just 1 second.
Holly's such a bitch.
And she knows about, like, a lot of cool things, like coconut oil and movies and vampire weekends.
Coconut oil. Everybody has fucking known about coconut oil forever. Oh, wait. You're a sheltered New York girl. Never mind.
We had a plan. Neutralize the enemy, not snuggle it.
Hey, if you can't join him, fuck him. Oh, wait. She tries that and it doesn't go.
Munchkin dumbass! You lie about why you want to become friends with Valencia.
Okay, that's enough. God, let's just do this stupid meeting with these stupid clients. Hello, gentlemen.
So, we heard most of that.
Why would you bring your personal shit into the office like that? Real talk, why?
Let's get down to business.
To defeat these buns.
Actually, I threatened a lawsuit on the grounds that they were impeding commercial development and that they would be liable for interest or extra costs.
Oh yeah, see that what she does there? She's like, oh, I threatened a lawsuit on these grounds, and they would be liable for this. Okay, I understand that's her job, but remember her ability to do this for later.
And I am going to a super cool nightclub.
Oh my god, you're at work.
I should buy jewelry. I don't have jewelry.
You don't have jewelry. You've been wearing necklaces for 2 episodes. Bitch, don't fuck with you. That's your idea of buying jewelry? This here. Oh, maybe the earrings, but wasn't she wearing earrings before? This is her idea of buying jewelry. Okay, whatever. Necklace she was wearing in the pilot was more, but whatever.
Mom, I stabbed Tommy, kinda.
Brendan, I told you I had to work late.
But, he's sort of bleeding.
Okay, you know what? Figure it out.
That's bad parenting. Brendan doesn't know that he's supposed to call 911 if he stabs his brother. He's kind of bleeding. Okay, well, where's the first aid kit? Are you gonna call 911? Yeah, he should just figure it out, but I don't think that she or her bumbling husband actually taught him that, so that is on them.
Don't you just want to put her in a bowl with chocolate sauce and eat her?
She could get a yeast infection if you do that, but okay.
I'm not copying her. I'm just heavily influenced by her.
Oscar Wilde said that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness.
Like how Picasso was influenced by early portraiture before he created the Cubist movement.
You went to Harvard. We get it.
You can also learn that at your local public library or on the internet. Like, it's not just a Harvard thing. The Ivies don't hold the lock and key to all information in the world. I don't know why people act like that.
Oh, you clean up good.
Oh, thanks. I'm just gonna go dance with my friend, though.
Hey, whatever happened with you and your ex?
Oh, that's a little pushy, Marty. I don't know if I like that so much. I love how they didn't actually dub any club music into this. They're just dancing to silence.
When did you date? In New York?
It's complicated.
Oh, no. Something with you is complicated?
Wow. How is that any of your business, Greg? She's had at least 9 of those. Wondering if this particular bit of the song is an homage to Single White Female. The song as a whole definitely has those vibes, but there was a scene in Single White Female where Allison walked in on Hetty petting her pussy while blatantly thinking of Allison. Another part that reminded me of one of my favorite movies was, I wanna kill you and wear your skin like a dress, but then also have you see me in the dress and be like, OMG, you look so cute in my skin. And that's Silence of the Lambs reference. Okay, remember that for later. This entire song, remember this for later. It's gonna come up again in my commentary. And you have the gall to call anybody else creepy or say that you're disgusted by them as a person? Sis, that is not how it goes.
Oh, are you crazy? What is wrong with you? We were just being cute. Cute kissing for attention. You stupid, Harvard.
Cute kissing for attention. Yeah, on the one hand, I really don't like when straight girls do that, but on the other hand, I don't know. This whole thing is a mess.
I just want to apologize. The reason with her. Valencia, see, okay.
Oh my god, no, quit while you're behind, girl. Valencia wants you to back off, just like back off and say, hey, I'm drunk, I was overexcited, I misread some things, I apologize for making you uncomfortable. If she'd just done that, everything would be chill. Instead, we're gonna get this hot mess because she doesn't fucking know how people work. And I'm not saying that in an ableist way. I'm just saying, yeah!
It was a moment of connection, and isn't that what yoga's all about?
No.
Why did you lie to me? Because I was afraid. I was afraid, okay? I was afraid.
I absolutely need to give her credit for this moment. Taking responsibility for her shit. Saying, I lied to you because I was afraid. She was about to blame Josh, and then she decided not to do that, and she took responsibility. Good job.
I don't know what you're trying to do or why you pretended to be my friend, but stay away from me and my Josh.
You know, Valencia's anger here is actually really valid. But on the other hand, you could ask, rather than assuming, you could ask, were you pretending to be my friend or do you, like, actually want to be friends?
You okay?
Well, if we wanted honesty, that's all who had to say.
She does always eat the lemon zest bars before I can get my mitts on them.
You know, Luna bars are for women, right?
Food doesn't have a gender, you know that, right?
Yeah, I think they have, like, menstrual blood in them.
I think they're regulated by the FDA, which means no the fuck they don't. I pointed this out in the first draft of the first video, but it got drowned out. But Mrs. Hernandez is so adorable. Look at her.
Because a true friend is somebody who loves you, no matter what, even if your downward dog is horrible.
Okay, downward dog is not that hard. It sucks, I hate doing it, but it's not difficult to get it right.
You know, that's not true about Luna bars. Talked to the customer service, they were very nice.
Daryl is so precious. He must be protected at all costs.
I just want you to know that if you ever need it, this t-shirt will always be there for you.
We'll see about
I know.
I shouldn't have asked you to lie. The crazy stuff that happened last night, it was all my fault, in a way, because of the lying.
No, some of it was my fault too.
Yeah, she definitely gets credit for that from me. So, good apology. Thank you, Rebecca.
Stick my tongue down your girlfriend's throat, kind of crossed the line.
Oh, she also sticks her tongue down the throat of people she has just met. Again, remember this for episode 12. Paula's little happy dance is so cute.
Does Valencia know we're hanging out tonight?
You didn't ask that
she
before.
Said she doesn't want me to, so this is probably the last time we can have dinner.
We'll see about that.
Okay, remember that for later too.
Welcome everyone to Vampire Weekend. For those of you who would like to go water skiing, there will be a tutorial at 2 a.m.
Okay, so the reason that Dracula had that accent is because he fucking lived in Romania. And the reason that he wore that outfit, you know, the cape and the suit and everything, was because that's what people wore in England back in the day. I don't know how it became mimetic. I do like the aesthetic, like, I'm not gonna lie, but it's just... I used to wear a cape in high school, and they asked me to perform a stop it after I started, like, talking about hunting my classmates. Because they're little bitches. But, okay. Thank you very much, and cheers.